that. But you can totally do this no matter what your experience level. I've also sent you some additional video tutorials to your email. So if you didn't put your correct email in the box before you reach this video, click back and enter your correct email in there so we can send you those video tutorials. You'll be able to execute those right away once you receive them in your email. So without further ado, let me show you exactly how this works. Now, if you think about yourself for a minute, think about how often you are doing just basic searches on the internet. Think about just a search like this, like electrician, or plumber, or something like that. Whether it's from a mobile device or from a desktop computer, we're constantly searching for things like car rental, electrician, plumber. Now, I want to tell you something you might not know. Some of these results that you see here, and I'm scrolling, let me move my face out of the way so you can see, but some of these results that you see here are owned by small businesses. And some of them are actually owned by people like me who actually rent out these spots to business owners. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here. If you look at the search, you see here tool repair in Rome, Georgia. Now, you might have never heard of Rome, Georgia, but in fact, there are people in Rome, Georgia that are searching to have their tools repaired. And if you look here, Brock & Sons, this is actually a maps listing that's actually owned by me that I can then rent out to a tool repair shop in the area who then will pay me a monthly fee to receive all the traffic and phone calls from this maps listing. Let me show you another one. Stationery store. Here's another one that's owned by me. And actually, if you call these numbers, you'll actually hear me, you actually hear my brother's voice on there. But this is actually a maps listing that I've set up, and I'm not located in this town, but anyone searching for a stationery store sees my maps listing, and I can then rent this out to a local business owner, and then these local business owners can then serve the customers with their staff and their expertise. No, I'm not a tool repair guy. I'm not a stationery expert. I allow the business owner to serve the customer. I'm just acting as a middleman and basically renting out these spots. And you can think about it like real estate. It's basically like a virtual real estate play. It's like real estate that's only on the internet without all the hassle of taxes and storefronts and codes and building maintenance and all that stuff. It's an awesome business model. Now, this is really the crux of this business model that I'm presenting to you today. You set up little maps listings just like you see here, and you rent them out to business owners. Now, you might not expect it, but my students are currently renting out simple little maps listings like this for $750 a month, $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, and even as high as multiple thousands of dollars per month, depending on the type of business. I'm going to let you see some real financial results from my students in just a minute, and they can tell you from their own lips how this is working for them. But first, I just want to paint a picture for how huge of an opportunity this really is. Now, let me show you something here. Now, if you look at this list, this is actually a list of all the current categories that Google has for a Google Maps business. And if you scroll to the top, you can see, let me show you, there's hundreds and hundreds, even thousands. I think the exact number is like something like 3,000. Yeah, so if you look down here, there's actually 3,935 categories that Google currently has listed that you can set up a business for. Now, each one of these business categories is an opportunity for you to profit. And look at some of these. We've got acupuncture clinic, we've got adult daycare center, aerial photographer. I'm just reading these off the top of my head. Attorney referral service, ATV rental. Let's see here. We've got motorcycle dealer. There's thousands of different business categories, and not only that. In each business category, you have hundreds and hundreds of towns where you could set up a listing in this category and rent it out to local business owners. They are very, very simple to set up. And once you have just a few of these, your income really starts to multiply very quickly. It's almost like being a landlord in each one of these towns without the hassle of actually owning a building, but enjoying the benefits of rental income coming in month after month. And with my system, obviously you don't have to actually be in that town at all. Obviously, I'm not in Rome, Georgia. We teach you how to place and set up these listings on the map in any city you want, even if you are not located there, and then rent those out to a local business for a monthly fee. Now, this is a huge opportunity right now, and local businesses love this stuff. They're so busy setting up and running their businesses, they don't know how to work Google Maps. A lot of times they don't know about the internet and how the internet works. And they love it if someone like you can come along and tell them, hey, I will just send you customers. All you do is pay me a flat monthly fee, and they love it, believe me. Now, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to let you actually see some of my students' results. And I'm going to show you some clips of interviews from some of my students that have been really successful with this method. And they're going to be really short clips, but actually below this video, I've actually included the full interview that I had with them if you want to get the context. But I'm just trying to keep this video sort of short and give you just the highlights so you can watch them. But if you want to see the full interviews of each one of these people that you're about to see, just click on their face below this video and you can see the full interview. So let me just take you right now to some of my students. So you said you had 5 clients, so the 5 clients is pretty much supporting you fully.
I have 5 clients. Yes, it's definitely supporting me. It's totally scalable if you want to. A year after I worked with him, he came back to me and he said, you know what, this my best month, you've tripled my income. I'm making £10,000 just on affiliate sales on that website.
Every client I get right now is worth at least $1,000 a year, and I'm literally booked out over a month right now.
I put the listings out there, and the phone started ringing, and pretty soon we were like the 3rd largest service business of our type in San Jose, California, but we weren't actually in San Jose, California. I sold about 6 million last year. I'll sell about 10 this year.
Wow. And would you say, what percentage of that would you say is just from maps, just purely from the map stuff?
I would say, yeah, probably 2/3 of it.
For low end, I would say 10 grand. High end, my best month's been 35K. And then average, I would say 15 to 18 is kind of where I sit if you divide it over 12 months.
Right. So I would say it's probably in the neighborhood of $8,000 a month.
Okay, now what I want to show you now is I just want to kind of show you how the numbers work really quick for how someone like you just saw could get to the point of like $6,000, $8,000, or $18,000 a month. So I've got this little handy dandy calculator here, and let me just show you how it works here. So let's say you start with 0 clients. Okay, so that's you. You've got 0. I'm assuming you have 0 clients. Maybe you already have some clients, but let's assume you have 0. And let's say you start your average client, you're able to rent out a maps listing for $750 a month. But let's even make this low. This is 500. Let's do $500 a month. Now 500 is actually quite low. Really, even just a very low-level business is going to be willing to spend $750 a month. That's kind of the low end. And let's say that you only added 2 new clients per month. That means every month you're setting up 2 maps listings, 2 new ones, and finding a business owner to rent it out to. Okay? Not hard. You could totally do that just with a very part-time availability. And let's just say, just to run this maps listing, kind of maintain it and everything, let's say it costs you around $45 a month, maybe more like 30, probably more accurate. That means like, because you've got some phone calls going through and stuff like that, there are some incidental costs involved there. So, month 1, obviously you got 0 clients, so 0. You're making 0 in month 1. In month 2, you're already up to $940 a month, right? Because you added 2 clients at $500 each. Month 3, you're already up to $1,800 and $80. And again, this is recurring revenue because you're renting these out on a monthly basis. Month 4, $2,820. Okay, it's going up and up. Now look, by the time you're at the end of year 1, you're already making $10,000 per month, and that equals an annual income of $62,000 and some change. Okay, and this would be a very conservative estimate of how this thing would work. So, I mean, if you only had part-time, it took you a whole month just to get on your feet, just to get it running, and you can really see how these numbers really start to add up, especially because it's recurring revenue, it's monthly revenue. Remember, you're renting these out for a monthly fee. Now, let's do our averages with, this is more what my students are more, an average of what they're getting is more around $750 a month. You can see how that really changes the numbers over the course of a year. And by the end of the year, you're at $15,000 a month. And again, that's only adding 2 simple little match listings. And when you see how simple it is to set them up, you're going to be amazed. Just doing 2 of those per month and getting the very low monthly rental of $750 a month, you're already at $15,000 a month by the end of the year down here, and an annual income of $95,000. Now that's not bad for a part-time gig. And so I just wanted to show you, you really need to kind of estimate which numbers are. Now let's say you're more aggressive. I have some of my students are more aggressive. They add 5, or they add 4. Let's do 4. They add 1 per week. Okay? You're already up to $190,000 every year and a $31,000 monthly income. Now, if you think about it, there are people that pay $100,000 for a college degree, and they are going to come out the door after paying $100,000 tuition, and they aren't going to make nearly this amount, right? $190,000. And they're not even going to make, if we do very, very conservative numbers, $500 a month numbers, they're not even going to make this much, okay? And if you think about that, how much people are willing to pay for college tuition, you know, my coaching program is peanuts compared to a college tuition, and yet, just by working part-time, using the skills that I'm going to teach you, you're able to make far, far more than you ever could with a college degree. Now, what I want you to do, if this sounds interesting to you, okay, we have a coaching program where we walk you through this business model A to Z. Okay, we teach you how to do it if you have 0 experience with this kind of thing. You're not technological, you're not a web marketer, you don't have any experience with this type of thing. We teach you how to do it. In fact, my 13-year-old, okay, right now I'm in my home office, my 13-year-old is upstairs. She has one of these match listings running right now to generate her some side income, and she knew nothing when she started. So, believe me, if my 13-year-old can learn how to do it and do it, you can too, even if you have no experience with this type of thing. We show you how to get into these industries. We give you all the tools that you need. We have a phone tracking system all set up so you can successfully build with business owners. We give you everything that you need to succeed with this. And we also have a huge Facebook group of other students that are successfully doing this, that are in there trading tips, helping each other out, sharing success stories. It's an awesome, awesome group. So now I will say this, my coaching program is not cheap. Okay, when you're able to charge $1,000 per month, $2,000 per month, even $5,000 per month to a business owner for these types of skills, that is a very, very valuable skill set. And so my coaching program is not the cheapest in the world, but for what you're going to get, we do have some scholarships available for when you get on the phone with us. So I encourage you to get on the phone with us. You can hear about some of those scholarship opportunities and things like that. So, but please make sure There's a button below this video that you can click to get on the phone with us. But please make sure before you do that, that you're really ready to start a business like this before you get on the call. Make sure you're ready to move forward with the coaching. And you can see the testimonials. You can scroll down to see the testimonials of others below this video who are currently in my coaching program and succeeding with it. You can read even farther down. There's other text testimonials with photos and screenshots and stuff like that. But I want to make sure before you get on the phone with us that you are really ready to start a business like this. And you're going to have tremendous success with this. I really believe that this is a huge opportunity for everybody, even if they're not that technologically advanced. But if that sounds good to you, I want to encourage you to click the button below this video to get on a call with us. And we will call you. We'll give you all the details. Any questions that you have can be answered on that call, and we can get you started. And pretty much right away, you'll have access to the whole entire members area and the group with the other students in there sharing successes. And you're going to be on your way very, very quickly. So just click on the button below this video, schedule a call with us, and I'll see you soon.